I'm surprised how much the same people are in all parts of the world. The difference is, of course, the language. I'm so grateful when I can speak English or German, because those are the only two languages that I can really express myself more or less exactly in. There are certain customs which I have to get used to. I know that, or I was told that, people in Asia are not so used to talking about feelings, and I noticed that this seems to be true. But in my workshops we do talk about feelings, but we don't so much talk about them. But I do ask people, how did that feel? And if they say, good, I said, that's too wishy-washy, that's too general. I want to know, did it feel uncomfortable? Are you proud of yourself now? And I know that in certain parts of the world, it's so new for people to say things like that about themselves, that I have to find a way to get to that without offending them, without upsetting them, and without making them feel naked. I noticed, for example, in America, I worked quite a lot in California, and they have an enormous Chinese population there, and that for me was very, very new. Although they're in America, they're different to the Native Americans. They work so hard. I was working with children in that case, partly, children of 8 upwards, and then adults as well. And with the children, of course, the mothers were there. And if I tried to get a mother to understand that she was killing her child by making it work so hard, a child, for example, practicing the piano for 4 hours a day, a child of 8, practicing for 4 hours a day and having physical pain all over their body. And me saying to the mother, you know, he's still very young. His body is developing. Maybe a little bit less practice and try it out. And I had to be very gentle, because she wanted him to be the best in the world, and it was only hard work that was going to get there. So I'm sometimes confronted with totally different ideas of what is good, what is right, what is beneficial to the child, what is beneficial to the person. In Germany, everybody wants to be perfect. They want to get it right. And if they can't get it right, they want to know right up front that there's no point. People will come for singing lessons. I don't do much in the way of singing lessons anymore, but very occasionally I do. And people come and they say, you will tell me if there's no point, won't you? I say, I will never ever in all my life tell anybody that there's no point in singing. If you ask me, should you become a professional singer, then I will describe the profession to you, because about 2% of your time is spent singing, and the rest of your time is spent teaching, getting your organization together, finding gigs, getting the band, whatever it is, hustling, basically. So that I will tell you. And if you still say, you know what, for that 2%, I'm ready to go there, fine. Most Germans will be put off by that, because they want to know that when they get it right, it will happen. A little bit like computer work. When you find the right connection, it works. That's Germany. Poland, I find that people are very, very aware that you don't ever get something for nothing. If you tell them to learn a song, and my pupils in Germany, they took at least a week to learn the song, and then very often said, can I still have the text to look at in case? I've had people in Poland learn a song overnight in English, which they can't speak, and sing it so well that you don't know they can't speak it. I mean, perfect pronunciation and inflection and everything. The emotional side of the work seems to me to be much more similar, but it's how to speak to people without making them feel naked. That's the main thing, how to not attack them. Because I tend to be very direct, sometimes over direct, and I very often say at the beginning, is it okay for me to say something very direct to you? Because I only have this one chance with you, and I don't mind if you don't like me for it, but it is what I see. I prepare the way so that I hope they're not going to feel awful when I say it. But I can be very direct, because I get tired of the long way round, the detours, the gentle stuff. I just get tired of it. I think, we all go there so fast. But you were asking about different parts of the world. People are different and the same. That's just how to find the language that we both understand. And it's usually they have to learn my language, because I don't speak Mandarin, I don't speak Singlish, I don't speak any of the languages of the countries that I go to, except for maybe please and thank you, yes and no, which is not very much.